Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back. It's Travis here with JT Wealth, and in today's video we are going to be talking all about GameStop and AMC and the potential for another short squeeze. This is all over the news today, guys. You might remember it back from January, but it possibly could happen again. So let's get into it. Alright, like I said, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're new to the channel, we appreciate you checking us out. Hopefully you find something of value in today's video, and if you do, please give us a big thumbs up and consider joining the channel by subscribing as well. Now, I think everybody knows and remembers what took place in January of this year when the GameStop and AMC stocks skyrocketed, having been a result of a significant short squeeze. Hedge funds all over the US were frustrated. There were SEC hearings. Robinhood stopped selling or selling shares of these stocks for a while, causing a huge ruckus. So this is something that's been all over the news. More importantly, it's been all over Reddit, which is where most of these users and buyers and sellers are coming from. Well, they probably would never admit to being sellers. You know, the whole diamond hands thing, so nobody on Reddit's going to confirm that they're selling, but of course some of them are. That's neither here nor there. Alright, and of course for those of you who may be here to see Julie, don't forget to check her out now over on the TipRanks YouTube channel, where she does her Monday through Friday morning videos there before the opening bell to give you all the news that you need to know before you start trading in the market that day. So check her out over on the TipRanks YouTube channel. And last thing before we get into AMC and GME, if you're considering opening a new brokerage account, or if you're just looking for another account for a friend or a family member, whatever the case may be, check out the links in the description section down below. There's one down there to Webull, which right now is giving out 2 free stocks valued at up to $1,850 each, just for opening your new account and depositing your initial $100. So if you're looking to do it anyway, consider using the link in the description down below. It just really helps out the channel, so we appreciate that. Alright, so let's dive right into what's going on today. We're going to look at a couple articles, then I'm going to show you guys what's going on Reddit, what they're talking about, some charts, and everything I could find for your information today. So let's get right into it. Alright, so the first article I found is off MarketWatch, and it says a new short squeeze in GameStop and AMC. One social media sentiment tracker says one is brewing for either today or very soon, and that was about 12:43 Eastern time today. So there's mentions of AMC spiking more than 800% Tuesday morning, while mentions of GameStop soared over 1,400% by volume. In case you missed it, that's the percentage of people mentioning the stock, not the stock spiking by that much. Alright, but MarketWatch goes on to say the 2 biggest meme stocks are giving retail investors something to talk about on Tuesday, and leading at least one social media tracker to predict another short squeeze may be about to erupt. Alright, and so those numbers are according to Hype Equity, which is a platform that compiles social media activity on individual stocks and uses that data to provide and track what it's called social sentiment analysis. So they said the mentions of AMC spiked more than 800% on Tuesday, and mentions of GameStop soared over 1,400% by volume. So that surge in popularity augured very differently for the 2 meme stocks, with AMC moving up for its 8th straight day, while GameStop fell as much as 6% in the first half hour of trading. In addition to their extremely online popularity, both companies have spent the first half of 2021 leveraging their meme status to get out from major debt loads with significant new equity offerings. So what that really means is the owners of these companies saw a fantastic opportunity to sell their shares or create new shares and sell them in the open market when the prices of those stocks had skyrocketed, basically, right? So they saved and created a lot of new equity to pay off the debt that these companies had. One of them I know was almost bankrupt before this occurred. Here's the thing to pay attention to. Here is a quote straight from the Hype Equity founder, Mr. Travis Rell, and he says, "There's a clear desire for a short squeeze either today or very soon." And they say Hype Equity's data indicated that GameStop's day might see a turnaround. So the article goes on to say that the comments talking about buying GameStop far outpaced those that were talking about selling it, and that about 20% of all the comments they looked at mentioned both GameStop and AMC together, and of those, 8% also included the word squeeze, as in a short squeeze. Now take a look at this graph I pulled directly off of Reddit talking about these stocks. It's pretty fun to look at. So this is from Wall Street Bets, and it says AMC looking juicy. Next resistance targets 1623 and then 2037. All that's needed is good volume. So then what you can see here is kind of his version or their version of a graph showcasing the different spikes that we've noticed. You can see the last short squeeze back there in January, and then the progressive build up to what they're considering the next possible short squeeze with that blue kind of column off to the right there. So obviously they're anticipating a possible $2 to $6 increase in the price of AMC based on the potential for this squeeze that they're looking at. All right, and the potential for that short squeeze is based on reports of short sellers in GameStop or those betting for declines in the company's shares circulating widely on Monday and Tuesday for their early price action combined to create one clear narrative, fighting hedge funds that users believe are renewing their campaign to short the meme stock. So the so-called meme stocks are the ones that tend to be influenced by hype on social media rather than just company fundamentals. And shortly after they started talking about this morning, just after 11 a.m. Eastern time, shares in GameStop appeared to respond to that sentiment, popping more than 4% in less than 10 minutes and going briefly positive on the day, whereas shares of AMC surged almost 3% in that same period. So let's take a look at the actual GameStop Reddit, or subreddit as it were, and how many actual followers they have. So here's a screenshot I took right off of the GME GameStop stock subreddit, and you can see they have 292,000 members, or as they refer to them, Diamond Hands Strong Community. And this is just the main page where everybody's going to get their information regarding the GameStop stock in that whole social media meme stock community. Now, year to date, GameStop is up 850% already. Now, for those following GameStop on Reddit, a lot of people give a lot of credit to Keith Gill, whose Reddit name is Deep Effing Value. And after what took place in January, he has gone out to say he has doubled down on the GameStop stock. And that is giving a lot of retail investors a lot of momentum going into this. Now, let's take a look at the subreddit page for AMC, which is very similarly set up to the GameStop one. And here you can see the subreddit for AMC stock. This stock, by the way, is up 560% year to date. So not quite as much as GameStop, but still incredible returns. Off to the right, you can see AMC on Reddit has 177,000 members. One of the members of the AMC community gives his opinion on the current utilization situation going on with the AMC stock and why there's nothing to worry about. Let's take a look at that. So in his post, or her post, they write a quick explanation to the sudden drop in utilization. Now, I did block out a couple words that YouTube may not like being in here, but they refer to themselves as apes. If you didn't already know, I can't really explain that. But it says, calm down, apes. First of all, congrats. We've gotten a hedge, we'll call that word funds, attention, and they are changing their tactics. They know we're using utilization to gauge where we are, so they have decided to change things around. The drop is no more than some hedge funds returning their borrowed shares. So these shares are once again available to be borrowed, hence they are not being utilized. We will probably also see an increase in share available to be shorted and also a drop in borrow rates. So I assure you, this is him speaking, not me, everything is fine. As many have said before, they are just delaying the inevitable. This is one of their tactics to shake off paper hands. How convenient to let the price rise after hours and then let it drop back like a brick. Then that's showing you that the utilization is no longer at 100%. This is an illusion they are trying to portray to trick you into thinking the squeeze is over. The truth is the squeeze has not even begun yet. And then he says, hodl, my ape family, hodl. So who knows, maybe they know something we don't know. Maybe they have a great understanding of utilization rates. Maybe they even know somebody in hedge funds and are speaking to them, and that's where they're getting this information. Of course, maybe it's pure speculation. I certainly don't know. What I do know from doing a little bit more research is that the stock is killing short sellers right now. So that is certainly reminiscent of January timeframe. Check out this quick image off of Reuters. Here you can see this was posted this morning on their technology page. GameStop AMC short sellers sit on nearly $1 billion of loss. Now, I'm not going to read that whole article to you guys, but the main points are that $1 billion, it was just shy of that, right around 980 million, is in the last 5 days. So obviously there are a lot of people currently betting against GameStop and AMC, and those people are losing a lot of money. This is the same type of thing that was occurring back in January, causing them to have to rebuy into the stock, and of course creating that short squeeze. So this does tend to lend itself to the idea and the credibility behind a possible short squeeze in the near term. That's pretty much it for bringing an update to you guys on what's going on with AMC and the GME stocks and the potential for a short squeeze as the Reddit community sees it. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about these two stocks? Are we looking at a repeat of January? Do you anticipate GME and AMC stocks skyrocketing as a result of this? I can tell you personally, I was out to eat with Julie the other day, and a really good friend of mine back from Georgia sent me a text message, and he was like, dude, I don't know if you're into stocks at all, but you need to buy AMC, and started explaining this whole process to me. I didn't get into the fact that I follow it fairly closely, but obviously this is getting around to people who otherwise don't involve themselves in the stock market at all. So I love seeing that, but it's certainly information that is moving quickly, and it's not always accurate information. So make sure that you guys are doing your own due diligence. Decide for yourselves whether or not this is the type of stock you would like to invest your hard-earned money in. And as always, nothing I'm saying today is financial advice in any way. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything in this video is for information and entertainment purposes only. Again, please let me know in the comment section down below what you think about these stocks. Let me know if you liked today's video. Please remember, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching the video, and until next time, take care.